Hey everyone, the numbers are in for Breakfast Point in Panama City Beach for February 2023. I'm Craig Duran at the Duran Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. I live in the neighborhood. Um, there's one trend that I don't talk about in these videos a lot that I wanted to really point out this time that really could help us understand where prices may be headed throughout the rest of the year. So let's start with our months of inventory number. Overall, the housing market right now is sitting at 5.12 months of inventory as of February, which is a pretty balanced market for real estate. Remember, 4 to 5 months of inventory represents a neutral or balanced market, not really heavy buyer or seller market territory in either direction. So not a lot of pressure on pricing one way or the other. There's only been, let me see, there have been 9 sales. I've got this organized by date. 9 sales since the beginning of the year in Breakfast Point. Most of these are all builder sales. I'll kind of, if you want to pause the video, you can kind of look at data and see all of those. Those are all the sold prices. No resales, interestingly enough, since the beginning of the year. But the trend that I want to talk to you about, and I wish I need to pull a 20-year report on this and show this to you, but the idea is that seasonally in real estate, the fewest amount of homes that will be for sale in the market generally happen this time of year. And month over month over month, we have more homes available for sale. That usually peaks late in the year. It's a trend we see over and over and over. March 2021 was a little bit of an outlier because of the intensity of the market. We only moved from 1.43 months to 2.24 months later in the year. Last year was a little more representative of this trend, 1.14 months, and you can see we start to slow down a little bit more. If you think about where we are now in a balanced market, if we start to slow down anymore, we enter into buyer market territory. It just means that buyers have that many more choices. And think about it from a seller's perspective. If you decide to sell something, you want to sell and you want to get it done. So as a seller, there's a point in there somewhere that you just don't want to wait too long. So if we were at 5.12 months of inventory now, and we go to 6 or 7 or 8 months of inventory, at some point in there, some sellers don't want to wait that long, and they combat that by pricing theirs a little lower. Someone else prices theirs a little lower. That's where we could see some pressure on pricing, depending on what happens going forward. The reason I point this out now is I think it's more important now than probably the last 5 or 6 years in selling homes, especially in Breakfast Point with more competition, that your marketing has to be really, really on point. And for me, marketing is a couple of things. It's price, making sure that the price is right and aligned in the market. You have to have anymore, I believe, professional photography, professional videography, and it can't just be anybody who has a sign up that says they have a camera and they're a professional. There's certainly ones that are better than others, but you've got to have professional photography, professional videography, great descriptions, great data. And once you package up this thing and you're offering for sale, now you can't stop there. It can't just go onto the MLS system and hope. Now the marketing really has to kick in, and you have to, in this day and age, know internet marketing if you're selling real estate. So social ads, email marketing, Google ads, internet ads, to try to reach people not just locally, but in all parts of the country who are potentially considering Panama City Beach for their purchase. So I stress that because if we do see a drift into a little bit of buyer market territory, the marketing side is going to be just that much more important. I'm going to have, right at the beginning of next month, a quarterly market overview and really go deep into the market to see how things are going in Breakfast Point, see how these new communities like Ward Creek, Breakfast Point East are affecting things. So I'll make sure that you guys have that too once it's all ready. If you have any questions at any point, feel free to reach out. Call, text. My number is 850-527-0221. Again, I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Thanks for watching.